if you want to protect your peace this year and reevaluate how you view yourself and your brand and your identity, make sure you guys continue watching this video. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Bianca B, and make sure you guys check out my celebrity interviews, vlogs, and makeup tutorials. So in today's video, I want to discuss things you could do to protect your peace and your brand, recreating a new identity for yourself. And so I'm someone who has transformed so many times and had to pivot so many times. And so I'm going to give you some steps and things that I've learned, especially now that I'm in my 30s, that I wish I would have known a little bit sooner. So the first thing I stopped doing is saying yes to every opportunity. I was someone who said yes to everything, and I think I said yes to things that put me in positions where I lost out on a lot of money, I damaged relationships, and etc. I think you should take your time before you make big steps and big leaps before you do something. Really evaluate the pros and cons and really sit with yourself and make a pros and cons list of what is this worth doing? Does this interrupt my peace? Does this interrupt my lifestyle? Does this interrupt my relationships, etc.? I think for me, once again, I used to say yes to a lot of opportunities, and it kind of put me in a bad position at times. Everything happens for a reason, and I think that, these were valuable lessons, but I think some things I definitely could have said no to. So reevaluate saying yes to every opportunity. I stopped comparing myself to other people. I've been stopped doing that. But if you're someone who stays on social media and always want to be like everybody else, always looking at other people's lifestyle and feeling this sense of hopelessness and feeling like, oh, why are they blessed and not me? We really need to stop comparing ourselves to people. It's not cute. It's like everybody has their own life. Everybody has their own trauma. Everybody has their own things that they're going through individually. So I highly recommend, yes, you can be influenced by people, but stop comparing yourself to people, because there is nothing that you don't know that person's life's journey and the things that they gone through behind the scenes. So I highly recommend just not compare yourself to people. It's whack. It's not cool. The next thing I would say is stop oversharing everything online. I was someone who shared every single thing. And yes, I vlogged my life. Yes, there were things, but now I'm so business mindset and so making money mindset that I'm only going to post things. Yes, I will go on rants to be relatable sometimes, but I don't share as much as I used to. And I think that has helped me with my peace and my sanity, and not people being in my personal business. I want my brand to be specifically on empowering people to be confident. And so I think, really evaluate how much you're sharing online. There's so many people that are looking at your content and the things that you do. So just stop oversharing. It should all be about fun, making money, and whatever topic or niche that you have. But for me personally, I only post my brand. I only post my vlogs. I only post my, lifestyle content and things that I've learned throughout the years and advice. But I don't overshare like how I used to. And that has been super peaceful. And I'm all about making money. So I'm not posting things that don't make me no money no more. That's just not what I'm doing. I'm on a 6-figure mindset. I'm on a, wanting to be a millionaire and going to touch $1 million. So that is the road and mindset that I'm on. This is the next one. I stopped entertaining people who drained me. I stopped being around people who thought minimum, who just didn't care about their health or their wealth. I really evaluate who I hang around. I don't have many friends here, so I don't really hang around people who drain me, but I kind of just really reevaluated the type of conversations that I have and the type of people that I'm around on a day-to-day basis. I also put a boundary up when it comes to my work life. I don't bring my work home. I was someone who definitely brought my work home. I leave Bianca B and my brand here at my home, and I, focus on my content. But when I'm at work, and that's it. And that's that. I leave it at work. It has nothing to do with me. I don't put myself in situations that I'm in other people's business. I don't really interact with my coworkers outside of work. I think that there's a boundary that you should put up when it comes to your work, your professional work life, and what you do on the side. And so I feel as though, I leave my work stuff at work. I don't be in people's business. I don't really care about what people got going on in their personal life and work life and drama and stuff like that. So I've really distinguished, what type of conversations I have in the workplace. So I highly recommend having a boundary at work and be very cautious of what kind of information you share to your peers and your coworkers. I stopped ignoring my mental health. Therapy has helped me so much. You guys know I've been an advocate. If you've been following me this past year, a real advocate on therapy, and it helps me so much. I love therapy. I stopped waiting for everything to be perfect. Like, everything's not going to be perfect. Just put it out there. I think some of us overthink things way too much, way too much. And I stopped wanting everything to be perfect. The last thing is really reevaluate the type of people you're being intimate with, your intimate life, especially if you're single. Like, really reevaluate the type of person that you're having intimacy with. I think that really changed my perspective, because it's all these different spirits, it's all these different energies, that you're putting into your body, and it's important to take care of you and things like that. So these are some steps that you can use to keep your peace this year and for the rest of this year, kind of reevaluate your brand and the things that you want to do in your personal life. It's your girl, Bianca B. Make sure you guys follow me on TikTok at It's Bianca B, at It's Bianca B on Instagram. Bye, guys.